Hello, Stampers! It is Elizabeth, and I am sorry I'm late, but it is Friday, December 8th at 8:15 p.m., and this is the 8th, let me see, I got the 8th day of there we go. My hands are backwards on the video. 8 days of creativity, and I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. It's Friday. I'm so excited that yeah, I'm very excited. Tomorrow is a pajama day. So I'm putting it out there now. It's going to be a pajama day. Good afternoon, Emily, and I think that might be Deb as well. I'm not sure. I'm just turning on Facebook here just in case somebody from Facebook joins in so I can see their name. Yes, so welcome. I was going to do a gift card today, but I didn't get everything prepped in time or designed and prepped. So, because I went to bed as soon as I was done yesterday. I went to bed and I got home a little late and did some grocery shopping. So I do have cards in the hopper, Christmas cards. I'm just moving something over. I do have Christmas cards in the hopper, and I am going to bring out one of those to do a tutorial with you guys for day number, Brampton Fairgrounds Day. That's tomorrow. Oh, I'm in my pajamas. I'm not leaving the house, Emily. I actually have Roger scheduled to come tomorrow between 8 and 10, but my cable has been stable this week, so I'm calling them to cancel it because I'm sleeping in. I'm turning off my alarm, which is really unusual for me, and I am just going to sleep in and just have a nesting day, a well-deserved nesting day. I've got baking to do on Sunday, so I'm going to catch up on my rest and relaxation and crafting tomorrow. But I will be online in the afternoon, I mean at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for the day 9 tutorial. And I think that might be the gift card holder. All right, let's get over. And yeah, Facebook's not doing me any favors these days. So let's get overhead, and I think I set the camera up. Let me just run this. Kay MacArthur. Hello, Kay. How are you? So we are going to be making a card today. We're going to be making, I think I've told you guys this before, that my favorite stamp set bundle in the mini catalog was Forever Forest. I believe it's carrying over. I haven't been paying too much attention because, you know, year end at work, it's hard to juggle all life and Stampin' Up! And work, but I believe it's carrying over, which is I'm very happy about. And then if you've known me and you've followed any of my tutorials or projects in the past month, I'm going to bring out the Brightest Glow stamp set as well. This is one of my favorite stamp sets. And the reason why I love Forever Forest is it can be used for, obviously, Christmas. It could be used for winter. It could be used for sympathy. It could be used for thinking of you. It could be used for male birthdays. There's so many things that it can be used for, and it has no sentiments to it. So resurrect sentiments that you have in your stash, and I'm using the 'Tis the Season because it's a pretty generic sentiment. And I'm also going to be using the All That Dies, which I will be very sad if they retire because I use them a lot. They just add that little bit of detail. Like, I love this banner and this banner, but I love this oval die. And so I have already die cut that out. So All That Dies, the Forever Forest stamp set, and I haven't mounted it yet, but I'm going to be using this big one here. That one, and let me just get it mounted. I'm going to be using Lost Lagoon ink. I said 'Tis the Season. I'm using 3 of the Forever Forest dies, and again, one of my faves, which is the All That Dazzle paper. And I'm going to be a bad demonstrator, and I can't remember what the name of this is. Hold on one second. It's in the annual catalog, and it is, I've used it a lot. I don't have a lot of it left. It is called, I think it's in the annual catalog. Oh yeah, there it is. It is called Soft Shimmer, and the paper is Bubble Bath Berry Burst, Night of Navy, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock. So I'm using the Lost Lagoon piece of paper from here. And these are the dies that I used from the Forever Forest. So I used that die. I used, oh, let's see, I think it's that die and this die. So those are the dies that I used. And I also used this mountain die, which could be a mountain, but I'm using it as sort of a mountainy snow look. And you'll see the detail. It's got, you can see mountain ridges there. So that is what we're using. Oh, and also the snowflake embossing folder. All right, so let's get started. And I have my cardstock, Pool Party. I think it's Pool Party. You can tell I wasn't very organized tonight, folks. I'm really sorry. Yes, it's Pool Party. All right. And so the card base is your standard North American card size, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then the mat size is 4 by 5 1/4. And I am going to ink up this for the trees. And I am going to stamp across the bottom like this. And I'm actually going to start in the middle. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm not. Because it's going to be buried. It's going to be buried, so if it's not even, you won't see it. But I am going to stamp up a little bit because I have this that's going to go like that. So I want the trees to be just a little bit higher than this bottom part here. Like, whoops. Like that. Oh, that's dark. I'm wondering if I stamped off when I first did it, or I really heavy-handed. There we go. That's good. That will work. And you know what? While I have this out, I am going to stamp the 'Tis the Season. I have used the Brightest Glow stamp set so many times that I have more than got my money's worth out of it. And I didn't buy it when it first came out in the catalog. It was one of those things that I saw this year. And it was like, whoa, why didn't I use this? Okay, 'Tis the Season. Do I have it straight, Elizabeth? I've got it straight. This is a really simple card that goes together, folks. All right, I do have my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I have my embossing folder, and I also have my stamped piece. And I am okay. So here's the question here. So is the pile of snow at the bottom, or is the pile of snow coming from the top? See, there's more snow up here than there is down here, and vice versa. So if you flip it around. So I'm conflicted. It's like, is the dress blue or green kind of thing, right? I am actually doing it because I want these snowflakes up here. So I'm doing it so that I see this. I don't want to see all of the, yeah, I don't want it to be mostly this. So I am doing it this way. So putting the card up here. What do you guys think? Should it be the snow piling up on the ground or falling feverishly from the top? That's the $64,000 question. I've seen both and both look great. So it's totally up to you. So Emily, are you going to the fairground tomorrow? I'll be curious to know how it is. Do I miss not going this year? I don't. I don't miss not going this year. It's terrible. Fairs, doing craft fairs are a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, so there is the tree. There are the trees. There's the embossing. And I'm just going to adhere that to the front of the card. I know I have die cut out or pre-cut a lot of the images and the leaves, etc. But it's one of those ones that is quick to come together because you can put these three onto the piece. Snow falling from the sky. So you think, Edith, that there should be more snow at the top and not at the bottom. Because I've seen both ways and they look great. So if you want, this could be easily mass produced because you can put all three onto a sheet of the More Dazzle and run it through at once. So it's not like you have to do one at a time. So that's a good part. That's a good thing with this, this card. And if you wanted to mass produce it, you can leave off the embossing, and there is a sky here, sort of a moon and stars, so you could stamp it, or if you wanted to stamp the snow falling here, you could, if you didn't want to do the embossing. All right, so I have already die cut out this. Oh, I should have done this first. So I should have put this on first and trimmed off what I don't need. Sorry, folks, but I'm going to do this now, like there, and I'm going to trim it off here. Okay. Like that. And yes, my daughter and I do an annual visit and then finish up some shopping after. Good for you. Good luck shopping. I told you guys I went shopping last Saturday morning and I was at the mall by 9:50. It was empty, so it was a good time to go shopping. But now that it's getting cold and we had a little bit of snow, people are starting to get anxious about Christmas shopping. I'm glad I don't do a lot of it anymore. And I'm just going to put dimensionals down here like that. And I am obviously popping that up. I love cards that have dimension, some sparkle, especially for the holidays. Dimension, sparkle, a little bit of bling. The details, it's the detail. Vellum, adding vellum to a card. I'm having a hard time getting that off. Adding vellum to a card adds a lot of detail as well. Like the card I did the other night. I forget what day it was, but that's on my desk still. So just adding that bit of vellum really adds detail to a project. It's the layers, it's the detail, the bling. And there we go. It's so simple. And now I've got these three trees. I am tucking one down under there like that. It's going to be flush. This one is going to be kind of flush but popped up. And then this one is going to be popped up like this. Now I don't know if you guys can see this, but I've mentioned this before that with the More Dazzle, it's got chunks of glitter, and sometimes when you run it through the embossing folder, the chunks come off and you have the white spot, like if you can see that one right there. I usually take my crumb cake. I tried Daffodil Delight and it was too bright. And I am just going to touch up the edge. I found the crumb cake to be the closest, just so it doesn't have that white, stark white look. So it doesn't look like there's a glimmer missing. So I just covered it up. All right. Okay. So let's get the Tombow glue out. And this is going to be flush. Come on. Okay, we're not going to use that Tombow glue. That's the one I was using yesterday. Let's try another one. I do have a pokey tool that I will poke it out and clean out the tip. But I'll do that tomorrow. I'm just putting a little bit of Tombow glue down the stem and tucking this in like that. Now I need dimensionals, and for the tree I am actually going to put this dimensionals down here. I'm going to trim off the edge like this, and you know, I might split it in half, and I'm going to put some here. Yep, and I didn't go over the edge, and then I am going to put some strip of dimensionals down at the bottom like this. Okay, and I didn't use dark dimensionals, so I am going to break out my crumb cake blend again, and I am just going to color the edge of that dimensional. I should have used the light, but it'll give the similar look, just so that you don't see the white from this side. There we go. And this is going to get popped in like that. Okay, like that, and I'm going to stick it under there. Is it straight, guys? Is it straight? There we go. And then last, oh lordy, what did I do? Oh, there it is. It was on my sheet. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow glue at the bottom, but I want to put a little bit of dimensional, a strip of dimensional at the top. I want it really thin because this is a small one. This is a small tree. Okay, like that. And then, yeah, it's small enough so that you don't see the white on the sides. And a little bit of dimensional Tombow glue on the bottom. And I'm going to put it up here like this. I think, you know, because I lose track, I think this might have been a swap card that I did. I can't remember. All right, but it's in my stash to do a video on forever. All right, and now we've got 'Tis the Season, and I'm going to pop that up there. And I do have big dimensionals like this. And then every card needs bling. And so I've got my rhinestones out. I love Lost Lagoon. Anyone else love Lost Lagoon? I love it. Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. I'm looking for my rhinestones. Here they are. My sheet of rhinestones that I need to use up. They've been around a while. 1, 2, and then, oh, I like that one there. 3. There it is. And I don't think I didn't cut a piece for the inside, but you can put the inside just a piece of basic white and use 'Tis the Season, and then on the inside probably the nicest font out of this whole Brightest Glow, which is the Merry Christmas. Or you could do To You and Yours This Christmas, wishing you a season of hope and light, season's greetings. There's so many sentiments that you can use from this Brightest Glow. My favorite. And it wasn't even in the mini catalog, it was in the annual catalog. So there it is. Isn't it simple, folks? But it's clean. Look at that shine on the trees. It's beautiful. I think so anyhow. What do you think? Isn't that, do you like it? I know, so fast. The Christmas scroll will disappear. It's so fast. It's such a quick card to make, and it's yeah, it's a very impressive. Oh, thank you, Emily. Very impressive. Thanks, Emily. Yeah, it's quick to do. The More Dazzle paper is perfect. You could use, there's champagne and the gold. You could use both. This was one of the cards that we made, I think the first card. So there's the gold. So if you wanted to, you could change that up and use the gold glimmer paper instead of the champagne. But I'm partial to the champagne. Oh, thanks, Kay. I'm glad you liked it. It's a simple card. All right, so that was quick and easy considering I was 15 minutes late today. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll be on time tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the gift card because I can finish that. I can prep it and finish that tomorrow during the day. All right, I hope you are all having a great day. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm really happy for the weekend. Yay! And I hope you have a great day at the fair tomorrow, Emily, and let me know how it goes. And I hope you are successful. So for those that are watching that aren't local, that's our local fairground is having their annual craft fair tomorrow. And I have done it every year since they opened. Simply but elegant. Yeah, I like simple, elegant. I've done the craft fair every year since it opened in the spring and in the winter, but anyone else that does craft fairs, you know how much work I could not have fitted in this year at all. So I'm really happy I didn't take on that additional task. All right, have a great night, everybody. I'm going to put on my pajamas and get ready for bed. And it's only 8:36. Take care, happy stamping, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Bye.